You are exhausted because you think productivity is an act of force. You treat your day like a wall you have to break through. You push, you strain, and when things don't go as planned, you blame your lack of discipline. But what if the harder you push, the more you ensure your own failure? This is the effort trap. You are burning fuel to fight friction you created yourself. In the West, we define productivity as output. In the East, they define it as alignment. Today, we stop forcing. When you try hard, you overactivate your prefrontal cortex. This is your executive center, the manager of your brain. It's supposed to plan, not execute. When you force focus, you are effectively running a marathon while wearing a heavy backpack. It's like running an engine in the red zone. Eventually, it overheats. True high performance isn't doing. It's Wu Wei, effortless action. A 2023 study in Frontiers in Human Neuroscience found that elite performers actually showed decreased activity in the prefrontal cortex during peak work. They aren't controlling the work, they are witnessing it. Does this feel uncomfortable? The silence? The idea that you don't need to be in charge of every second? That discomfort is your ego. It's afraid that if it stops gripping the steering wheel, the car will drive off the road. But the car, your subconscious, is a better driver than your ego will ever be. A 2024 experiment from the University of Zurich showed that when people shifted from goal-focused to process-focused states, their quality of output increased by 40%. You aren't losing control. You are removing the ego's friction. But how do you stay on task if you aren't constantly pushing yourself? That's where the compass versus map method comes in. Let's talk about how to guide your mind without forcing it. Think of your focus like water. When you have a fixed identity or a rigid goal, you are the hose with a kink. You are trying to force water through a narrow, bent opening. This is why you burn out. Wu Wei, or effortless action, is simply straightening the hose. You remove the ego pressure, and the water flows naturally. You aren't doing the work anymore. The work is happening through you. You've stopped resisting the river, and you've started swimming with it. But if you aren't in control, how do you know you're headed in the right direction? You keep the direction, but you drop the tension. You aren't being passive. You are being responsive. The West gives us the map, the science of how the brain processes information. The East gives us the compass, the philosophy of how to live without burning out. In our next session, we talk about the one thing you must eliminate before you can ever achieve this state. If you hold on to this one thing, the water will never flow. Are you ready to see what's kinking your hose? Let's talk about it later.